My name is Lindsay. I'm a British film director. I haven't directed as many films as Mr. Ozu, but some films, and they've been shown in Japan. Most recently, I think, The Whales of August, which I'm happy to say the Japanese liked. I've also worked in the theatre and directed a lot of plays. And besides that, I've written about films. And in fact, the first time that I wrote about Ozu was a long time ago in 1957. And that is when I think we had the first season of Japanese films at our National Film Theatre, and where I saw the work of Mr. Ozu for the first time, and that was his film Tokyo Story. I wrote a piece in the British Film Institute magazine, Sight and Sound, and I called it 2 Inches Off the Ground. And I've got a copy of it here, just which explains that title. And it says that Alan Watts, the English writer, said, when Professor Suzuki was once asked how it feels to have attained Satori, the Zen experience of awakening, he answered, just like ordinary, everyday experience, except about 2 inches off the ground. And I called the piece I wrote 2 inches off the ground, because that was the effect which Tokyo Story had on many people in this country, and it is now regarded, I think, all over the world as a masterpiece. It's 40 years since Mr. Ozu made Tokyo Story, and it's just over 30 years, I think, maybe 30 years since he died. And he'd made more films in that time. When I saw his film first, I did immediately understand it and enjoy it. And I knew that Tokyo Story was made by somebody who really understood what life was about, the experience of life in a family, parents and children, which are, of course, themes that affect us all. It's often thought, I know, that films get out of date or seem old-fashioned. I don't really think they do, particularly not films that are made in the classic and absolutely straightforward spirit of Mr. Ozu. He had great understanding, and that understanding is still present in his films. And it's an understanding of the life that we all have to lead, with an honesty that is constant, and also a kind of irony that gives them the right kind of humor without ever being sarcastic. That's why I think Ozu survives, and his work survives, as the work of one of the great directors of the cinema.